Okay. Anyway, long time no see, everybody. I'm doing this in my kitchen because it is the cleanest room in the house. Anyway, went to my local Walmart. Actually, it wasn't really that local. It was the one on my route. Anyway, I got the last two. There were no more in the store. There was a couple packs of Ancient Guardians, but I was like, no Ancient Guardians. Ancient Guardians, nah. So, I pre-ordered some Synchro Storm, and I pre-ordered some King's Court. So, anyway, I'm not going to open the obelisk one because, number one, it's the better of the two. So, and there's 1,000 YouTube videos about these fucking things. I swore. Oopsie. But there's 1,000 videos. You can watch Team APS, Team Samurai, all of those people. I'm just doing this because, I need views. But I'll go through the slifer one because that's the one I'm going to keep, and I'm going to give this one to my buddy. But this one, it's got better cards in it. I think just with the Forbidden Lance Dress and Chalice is different Dimension Capsule. There's more ways to get Obelisk out and protect him in this one. This is just a token factory, really. They both come with Soul Crossing, Harpy's Feather Duster, Monster Reborn, and that's basically it. Those are really the three cards. Soul Crossing. Soul Crossing. And looks like Monster Reborn and some trash, But whatever. I'm going to open up the slifer one. I don't want to destroy the box, but it seems like I have to. Oh, here we go. Oh, the tape didn't come off all the way. What else is new, right? Anyway, there's a lot of complaints for this thing because generic slifer, that comes with every Egyptian god thing ever. Like I think I have like 15 copies of this slifer now. And I just started collecting when the 2020 tin came out. But, yeah, generic slifer. This is like the new support. I'll put it in the front. These cards are already bent. It's a brand new product. It came out literally today. It's already bent. Hopefully this focuses. I have no idea. I can't even really see. But during the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one Divine Beast monster. I guess it has to be in the hand. When you do, you contribute monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But if you tribute summon this way, apply this effect. Until the end of the next turn, after this card resolves, you can only activate one card or effect per turn, not counting the effects of Divine Beast monsters. Oh. No. No, that's no good, dude. If I tribute your monster for Slifer, and you summon a card, Slifer's effect procs, but I can't do anything else now. That's no good. That's like a desperation card, really. And then Reactor Slime, Harpy Feather Duster. Everybody, this is a reprint, I was told, of a rare, or an ultra rare, and now it's a super rare. Most of these are reprints except for this, I think. This guy? I don't know. When you take 1,000 or battle or effect damage, you can special this card from your hand. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, except a monster with question mark attack. Your opponent can choose one monster from their deck, except a monster with question mark attack. If they choose not to, or if the targeted monster has a higher attack, then the chosen monster. Special summon the targeted monster to the field, and if you do, shuffle the chosen monster back into the deck. Okay, so basically, I special summon this guy. You pick a card and I pick a card out of your graveyard. If you pick Obelisk and I pick Reactor Slime, I get Reactor Slime and Obelisk gets shuffled into your deck. That's not really great, in all honesty. Reactor Slime is just, to make tokens. Harpy's Feather Duster. And then Ultimate Divine Beast. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard one spell trap, then target one Divine Beast monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. Then change the attack target to it. During the end phase, if you control a Divine Beast monster, you can destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls that activated their effects on the field this turn. You can only use each effect of Ultimate Divine Beast once per turn. Okay, so it's a continuous trap. So really, it doesn't really matter unless you're going to use Slifer or Obelisk or Ra as a tribute summon, because it says right on Slifer's text to destroy it if it's special summoned at the end of the turn. So unless you activate this already and then summon one of them, it's really just a way to get a free card on the field and block. And I guess they can't really special summon anything because he'll kill it. But I guess if it's Obelisk, it doesn't really matter. This Ultimate Divine Beast card works better with Obelisk than it does Slifer, because then you have a 4,000 blocker. But Slifer, I mean, if it's a 2,000, it's a 3,000, it's 4,000. It could be a 7,000, so I guess it works the same way. But... And then the second effect is only if they activated something. So if they had this, and this on the field, but this didn't activate its effect, then it's safe, so it doesn't really matter. This guy just lets you summon a token. And then when it's in the token, when you have one, you can just banish this from your graveyard and add one spell to your hand. And then when you do, special summon 2 of these tokens. So really, you put this in defense mode, it dies, you get a token. Then you banish it next turn. You get 2 more tokens, you have 3 tokens, so it's pretty good. And plus you get to add a spell, so you can kill back row, Thunder Force attack. You can, if you have Slifer in your hand and you have this in your hand, you summon Slifer next turn if that's a turn 1. And then you add this, you wipe the field. Thunder Force attack. This card activation cannot be negated. If you control a monster whose name is with Slifer the Stride Dragon, destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls. Then if you activate this card during your main phase, you can apply the following effect. Draw cards equal to the number of monsters destroyed by this effect and sent to the graveyard. Also, you can only attack with one monster this turn. You can only activate 1 Thunder Force attack per turn. So, like I said, turn 1, defense mode. Maybe you have this. Next turn, this dies. You have 3. You draw this. You destroy every monster on the field. They have 3 monsters, 3 tokens. You just got 3 cards. You have 6 in the hand. You attack with Slifer, you do 6,000. You get Harpy Feather Duster. I just bent that card. It's fine. It's not like it's anything special. It's just a common breaker. This is a good card. Good card. Meh, meh, meh. Good card. Good card. Good card. Good card. 3 of them. Another token generator. A lot of this is just token generation. And then like Book of the Moon, Enemy Controller, March of the Monarchs, Supply Squad, like card advance, you can tell what's coming. This is good too, the true name, because you can. They did it in the Team APS video. You can pretty much guess the name of the next card. So if you use Card Advance or the other Yugi Draw a Fate card so you can guess the 3 card, like Mirror Force. Draw 2 cards, skip your next. Okay, you used this, then you use this, then you use that. You got 3 draws. Metal Reflex Slime. Special summon this card in defensive position. Oh, they changed this. This just used to be anti-Regeki. Oh, the Golden Apple. That's really good. The Golden Apple and this. You want to summon Slifer. You can get. So like I said, this is just a token generation deck. That's the whole point of it, I think, is to generate tokens. And the obelisk deck really. The obelisk deck really is the same thing. The only thing about it, though, about the obelisk deck versus this one, is it's like Divine Evolution. It doesn't come with the cards that you need for it. It's like the Wicked God cards. They're not in the deck, and they're not in the box. And I think it only goes for them and maybe Obelisk, so it might work for Obelisk too. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one to my friend. I gave him an alternate art copy of Obelisk already. He loves fucking Obelisk, so he takes that Fist of Fate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He takes the Fist of Fate right up his ass. But yeah, these things weren't special. Apparently, it was the prismatic TCG, some kind of prismatic thing. And then they're like, nah, structure deck, son. So here's some strategies on the back, what to do. Here's all the cards that make tokens. This is to tribute a monster, draw a card, Dark Lair of Darkness. That's really good. And then Obelisk. Obelisk basically is Ra's Disciple, and then it's got double summon in it, so you basically have to summon one of these, and you're good. And then the Gizmecs. Gizmecs are really good. I use them in Duel Links all the time. The one Gizmec that I have, because it's just good. It's weird, because all 3 of these cards aren't in both decks, so I don't know why. Yeah, both these cards, all these... It's basically saying buy 3 of each. But, yeah, the only thing for King's Court in here was something else, but... And then here you go, you got the 2 boxes. But, yeah, Slifer's my dude. That's the one I always run with. Anyway, so I'm going to keep the Slifer one. I'll give the other one to my buddy. He's trying to build he's a Kaiba dude. He's a Kaiba guy. So he's trying to build some kind of Kaiba thing. So, even though he didn't buy any Legendary Duelist Season 2 like me, but he also didn't get ripped off on Ghosts from the Past like me. So, this does not go back in well. Oh, shit. Oopsie. I don't know if you can see my face, but I'm upset. I also found this a couple weeks ago when I was looking for cards, because nobody had them. But they had this Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight playmat. And I just bought my other one, but I figured if I use the official Konami one, no one will copyright strike me except for Konami, and then they'll be like, yo, this guy's doing some reviews. Let's send him some stuff. But they won't. I'll probably just get a copyright strike, because that seems to be my luck. But it's really nice. It's really nice mat. It feels nice. If you need a mouse pad, this is a good mouse pad. It's got the zones, which I like. But you need somebody else for the extra monster zones. And right now, I'm the only person I know with a mat that has monster zones. Because all my other friends use their mats for magic. Because magic is cool. The amount of money I blew into magic. My friend tried to steal this from me because he just wants to... He's a pervert, really. And you see the... She's like, tee-hee-hee, blushing, and just... So... Because one of these spikes probably went up her... Tee-hee-hee. And he's like, yeah, you see my eyes? But anyway... That's the review of this. It's not bad, but it's not good. I mean, you definitely need 3 to make this workable. Now I gotta figure out how to do this without destroying everything. Oh, it was just the... It was just these. It was just the Duel Links thing. No, it's for the Legacy Duelist. Game's trash. It's not trash, it's a good game. You're right. I mean, if I didn't pay... I wouldn't pay full price for it. It came with 3 cards, too. Came with 3 cards. Cyburst cards. And then Link Evolution didn't have anything in it. I mean, it didn't have any, like, Link story mode until about, like, a month or 2 ago. But anyway, that's the 2. King's Court comes out in 2 weeks. I bought a booster box of that, and then the following week, Synchro Storm comes out. I'm going to make some kind of slifer deck with that. Then maybe I'll have my friends come over. My friend with his $200 Dark Magician deck that he still can't win with because he didn't buy 3 copies of Magician Souls. That he also runs no copies of Navigation and no copies of what is it? Magician Spirit or something like that. The 2100 attack, 2500 defense that you special. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have Magician Souls. And he doesn't have Magician Navigation. So what are you doing? Why does he lose? I don't know. Maybe because he doesn't have staples, but whatever. Anyway, that's my video. Hopefully this recorded. That also would be my luck that it didn't. So let's see. Oh, it did.